similarity and inclusion in Tagalog? Well, stick around and find out. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. We are continuing our long series on the Tagalog enclitic particles that are monosyllabic and duosyllabic words that grammatically connect two words that convey different nuances and meanings. In this video, I will talk about how to use the enclitic particles in expressing addition, inclusion, similarity, and events for emphasis. That enclitic particle, or should I say enclitic particles, because there's two of them, are rin and din. This is not a new subject for me because I've already did a video on this when this channel was still young. But I thought that it's time to update the topic. So, here we are. Simulan na natin. Rin and din both mean also, to, and as well as. The unique thing about rin and din is that we use either one depending on the last letter of the focus word that comes before rin or din. Here's the rule. If the preceding words ends in a vowel or the letters Y and W, the particle used is rin. If the preceding word ends in a consonant except for Y and W, the particle used is din. Simple rule, no? Words ending in a vowel like A, E, I, O, U, or Y and W, we use rin. Words that ends in a consonant but not Y and W, we use din. Easy. So, let's dive in and use rin and din in sample sentences. But before we do that, please be sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'll be updated of new videos. Cool? So, now, tara! Simulan na natin. Let's begin with simple sample sentences using personal pronouns. In doing so, the speaker not only expresses similarity or inclusion, but emphasis as well. Have a listen to these. Ako rin, I too, or me too. We use rin because ako ends in a vowel. The particle also emphasizes that the speaker is being included in whatever the subject of the conversation. Here's more. Ako rin ang magsasalita. I too will be the one to speak. Ikaw rin. You too. Ikaw or you ends in the letter W, which sounds like the diphthong aw. And as such, we use rin. Got it? Moving on. Ikaw rin ang magluluto. You two will be the one to cook. Kayo rin. You all too. Tayo rin. We two or us two. Kami rin. We two or us two. Siya rin. He or she too. Sila rin. They too. Now, let's try rin and din with possessive pronouns. Sa akin din. Mine too. We use din because akin ends in a consonant. Let's continue. Sa akin din ito. This is mine too. Sa iyo rin. Yours too. Sa iyo rin ang libro. The book is yours too. Sa inyo rin. Yours too. Sa atin rin. Ours too. Sa amin rin. Ours too. Sa kanya rin. His or hers too. Sa kanila rin. Theirs too. Okay? This time, let's use rin and din with locative pronouns. Locative pronouns are used to indicate where or to whom an object is with. Here goes. Nasa akin din. With me too. Nasa akin din ang susi ng bahay. The house key is with me too. Nasa iyo rin. With you too. Nasa iyo rin ang susi ng kotse. The car key is with you too. Nasa inyo rin. With you all too. Nasa atin din. With us too. Nasa amin din. with us too. Nasa kanya rin, with him or her too. Nasa kanila rin, with them too. Ayos ba? Using rin and din aren't too complicated, and it's very straightforward. Now, let's try using rin and din with proper nouns or names of people or places. Here goes. Si Peter din, Peter too. Si Marie rin, Marie too. Sina Peter at Marie rin, Peter and Marie too. Ang Maynila rin, Manila too. Ang Pilipinas din, the Philippines too. Kay Peter din, Peters too. Kay Marie rin, Maries too. Kina Peter at Marie rin, Peter and Maries too. Sa Maynila rin, in Manila too. Sa Pilipinas din, in the Philippines too. Na kay Peter din, with Peter too. Na kay Marie rin, with Marie too. Na kina Peter at Marie rin, with Peter and Marie too. Nasa Maynila rin, in Manila too. Nasa Pilipinas din, in the Philippines too. Now, let's have some more examples, but this time with common nouns or nouns that are not names of people or locations. Ang lalaki rin, the man too. Ang babae rin, the woman too. Ang bata rin, the child too. Ang lalaki at ang babae rin, the man and the woman too. Ang mga bata rin, the children too. Sa lalaki rin, the man's too. Sa babae rin, the woman's too. Sa bata rin, the child's too. Sa lalaki at sa babae rin, the man and the woman's too. Sa mga bata rin, the children's too. Nasa lalaki rin, with the man too. Nasa babae rin, with the woman too. Nasa bata rin, with the child too. Nasa lalaki at babae rin, with the man and the woman too. Nasa mga bata rin, with the children too. You can also use rin and din in emphasizing one's action. To do this, we use verbs. Here are some examples. Kumain din ako. I also ate. Kumakain din ikaw. You are also eating. Kakain din siya. He or she will also eat. Naglaro rin si Ariana. Ariana also played. Naglalaro rin si June. June is also playing. Maglalaro rin sina Ariana at June. Ariana and June will also play. Sumulat din ang kaibigan ko. My friend also wrote a letter. Sumusulat din ang kaibigan mo. Your friend is also writing a letter. Susulat din ang kaibigan niya. His or her friend will also write a letter. Nagbasa rin ang mga bata. The children also read. Nagbabasa rin ang mga lalaki. The men are also reading. Magbabasa rin ang mga estudyante. The students will also read. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit the like button because that will help this channel a lot. All right? Lastly, you can express inclusion and emphasis with rin and din in describing someone or something. To do this, we use adjectives. Maganda rin si Marie. Marie is also pretty. Matangkad din si Anton. Anton is tall too. Mga pagod din sina June at Ed. June and Ed are also tired. Even with adjectives, we add the plural marker to the adjectives describing two or more subjects. We have a different rule if the adjective begins with the prefix ma. Masasaya rin kami. We are also happy. The singular form is masaya. The plural form calls for the first syllable of the root word to be reduplicated. In this case, the root word is saya. Therefore, the plural form is masasaya. Mga gising din sila. They are also awake. Malaki rin ang bahay. The house is big as well. Mapula rin ang mansanas. The apple is also red. Baliw rin ang kapitbahay ko. My neighbor is also crazy. Baliw ends in the letter W, that's why we use rin. Mahusay rin ang pinsan mo. Your cousin is skillful as well. Mahusay ends in the letter Y. That's why the particle used is rin. Kalbo rin ang tatay namin. Our dad is also bald. Masarap din ang luto nila. Their dish is also delicious. Magara rin ang kotse ni Peter. Peter's car is also fancy. Talo rin ang koponan ni na Ariana at Marie. Ariana and Marie's team are also defeated. Tahimik din ang pamayanan nila. Their neighborhood is also quiet. Sira rin ang bisikleta ng lalaki. The man's bicycle is also broken. Pula rin ang bola ng mga manlalaro. The player's ball is also red. There you have it, the enclitic particles rin and din, which are very straightforward and very easy to use. Like all Tagalog enclitic particles, you can combine two particles in one phrase that will give you a more expanded meaning and nuances. And that's going to be the topic of our next video, so be sure to catch that. I will see you soon. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.